Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom's back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now, as we all know, all great things come in threes. So this is going to be the third time that I am showcasing my boy's garage. Leo, you want to say hello?
Is this like a garage review menage?
Wait, isn't menage a trois an orgy?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I feel like you need like more than three for it to be a menage a trois, right?
Well, no, it's like French.
But yeah, what's up, guys? I'm here with Leo. Third time's the charm. We're checking out his garage again, but it's peaked. I think it'll continue peaking as well, and we'll probably come back a fourth time when he has a fourth Rimac. We'll see it in a bit. But
spoilers.
don't worry, man. There's so many more things to get surprised about, and I feel like and you know, at least there are 3 stock Rimacs, right? It's not like it's anything more than that, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
But how we're doing this, obviously, because Leo's garage is very big and we don't want this to be feature film length, this is going to be the sushi tray. You know, when you go to a Japanese restaurant, they have like a sushi restaurant, not tray, sushi train. And Leo's just going to be moving this garage all the way to Legendary. And if we see anything we like, we can just say stop and just point out a card that we might find interesting. Like the fact that, why do you have 6 Hogars?
Dude, I think they're great.
Can you explain why you think they're great? Like great in the game? Or do you like looking at them? Or do you get off?
Look at his face. It's so ugly, but it's lovable.
I hate it. It's not lovable at all. It looks like it's going to eat you, but in a bad way.
It's garbage, but like, it's lovable garbage, and that's why it's still there.
Okay,
I'm gonna max all of these actually.
You know, when you look at the Hogara, when you look at the cards, you look at their grills and you look at their lights, and you kind of like sometimes image, oh, this might be their face or the mouth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at the Hogara, where is the mouth? Do you think it's the big ass grill or is it the card plate itself?
I think it's the grill, but it just looks like it's in pain, which is part of the charm.
So what's the card plate? Is that the goatee?
That's like the little dribble of milk that it has after it finishes doing questionable activities.
See, that's why I think the Hogar sucks. It has its nose on its forehead, for crying out loud, but you got 6 of those, so that's pretty nice. Austin!
I just think that... Dude, Austin?
Yeah, the Austin Allegro. Did you get that from a plastic pack?
Dude, no, I got this from the, yeah. the certain event.
Yeah, the Austin events was super long. I have such good memories with the Austin.
How long ago? This thing was, oh my god. It's ancient.
Yeah, it is. I have good memories with the first one, the Austin Healy. Do you have any memories of your Austin Healy or no? Oh god,
Austin
we're going back.
Yeah, you mentioned it. It's back here, right?
It's like you got any good memories of this?
Dude, so like...
790.
Yeah, dude, like over 2 years. I barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. So I guess the answer to your question is no.
I got an interesting story from my Austin Healy because that challenge was like the first time the the weird, like Hutch was experimenting with those weird come and collect your crappy commons kind of challenge. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
And like the first time that came out, I was in the middle of rushing.
Oh man.
I was actually rushing and doing the challenge at the same time. It was.
Oh man, get it, dude.
It was like I was like trying to get the races in because like they made those challenges a little harder, so you needed like a variety, right, of cars. Mm-hmm. So it was like, meanwhile, like just like we were like in a car. We were driving down to Binghamton, and I was like doing the challenge and like chugging vodka at the same time. I will never forget.
Yeah, you know what? That's reasonable.
It was a good time. It was a really good time. I was not driving the car. I was in the car. Someone else was driving. Just want to let you know.
Very good distinction.
Yeah, to be honest. But yeah, looking at the rest, I mean, every comment here is max. It looks like besides those Hogars, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
This is a good one. I maxed it because I saw you had it, and it's good. So
yeah, it's the lowest 0 to 60 comment.
Yeah. But yeah, like a lot of stuff is max in here.
That is cursed. 5 max EVs.
I maxed them when they were uncommon too.
Oh, dude, you know what you should have done? You should have like 996 one of them.
I probably should have, but whatever.
You can ask Hutch to change.
Oh my god.
Yo, can you please change the fuse pattern on my common?
Yeah, that would be great.
I want to see what the reaction would be, honestly.
No, I don't know. Yeah, there are like 5 or 6 that aren't maxed. Those are just gonna be food for my latest alpha spider, which you'll see here in a moment.
Did you get? Oh, you got it already, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out this Bentley for being not actually that bad.
Really? How heavy?
Well, we don't talk about that. But it's medium, and look at the stats. You know,
the stats are actually decent, to be fair. It reminds me of the Volvo. You know the Volvo I'm talking about? The performance tire Volvo. I don't know the model name, but it's also 797. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah. 360.
Yeah, it's very similar, but it's like heavier, but has top speed.
That's fair.
I guess now we're into the uncommons, aren't we?
Yeah, the sushi train is upgraded.
Is,
you know what this reminds me of? You know on the sushi trains you get like different colors on the plates, right? And like a different color is like more expensive or cheaper the sushi is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same with the rarity. So now we've passed the gray plates. We're in the green plates now.
Oh baby, I love me some green sushi.
Ooh, what are your thoughts on the Lagonda? Oh, and the curse.
I'd like to call it this as a mistake.
Oh, I thought it was 233.
Oh no, it's worse than that.
I thought it was 233. Yo, what? Peak power 69, peak torque 69 though? Win ratio 69? Yo, that's a dub.
Dude, it's pretty bad. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Lagonda, so I maxed this not knowing it was medium.
Okay.
Just for a filler in that Aston event.
Did you get any uses on it?
Oh yeah, it was horrible, but it lost by just little enough to make me be able to win with 4 legendaries.
Okay, yeah, that's good because I maxed mine out and I've never used
that
it.
kind of strategy.
That's crazy.
It worked out well actually. It was good.
You have a lot of great stuff too.
The worst is still to come. Actually, it's right here.
Is it? The 623 is the worst.
So this doesn't look too bad, does it? Good stats for RQ27, right?
Is it medium too? Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually good handling though. And it's medium.
Know, but like,
and
just the wasted fuse really sells it.
I just love how you decide to keep it as well.
Oh, you know, I will shout this thing out because like, this thing's actually really good filler.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
So props. Good job, BMW. You made something cool for once in your life.
What was going through your mind at 623 though? Because you actually were going the right way, and then you made a decision.
Yeah, I heard that it got 87 hit. Yo.
Okay, fair. I mean, you know what? I would have probably done the same if I knew it got an extra handling.
It was before I knew better. So.
Yeah, that's fair. We've all done that.
It is what it is.
But if we still do that, then that'll be a problem.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Blue plate.
That's right. I would like to call it this Maserati Mistral as being very worth having in both 323 and 332. I think it's really good for a 30.
Did you use it for the Riders of the Storm?
I used it for something. I've used it actually a fair amount.
Okay, that's fair. 82 raises 28. I like that. I like that symmetry. 82, 28.
Yeah. It's not bad. It really isn't. Don't let the win rate fool you.
No, yeah, I bet. It's probably like a great car for the Test Bowl, actually.
Yeah, and like I always like to say, the win rate doesn't tell you how good or bad a car is. The win rate tells you how you use the car.
No, that is a top tip for everyone watching. The win rate doesn't really tell you how good a car is because like strategical losses is massive. It's as good as a win, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the team.
Better. Sometimes better, to be honest.
Yeah, so...
This thing I would also like to call out because it's ugly, but it's really light and has standard tires and is medium.
Okay, that's fair.
So, and decent stats, I guess. So.
6682. Did you max it out for Riders of the Storm or did you already have it?
I most certainly did. Not only did I max it for Riders of the Storm, I actually went and seeked it out from the yellow board area. Yellow board? Yellow board.
I was like, what are you talking about? Like prize board?
from the Yellowbird prize area in which it is available.
Dude, I feel like with your luck, you would have gone there. You would have gone the Super Air instead, and then you would have.
Yeah, I honestly thought I would have, but I got third.
Alright, that's good.
Also, would love to shout this little guy out.
960.
Nice stats, and holds the distinction of being the only rare in my garage to have won me a Tri-Series prize car.
I remember. It won you the PP, didn't it?
It sure did. You were there, man.
I was there. Dude, yeah, honestly. Okay.
I mean,
Facts,
I didn't do any of the heavy lifting, but it was sure there.
Because what were the other cars in that hand? It was like a million Rimacs and like a Regera or something?
It was Rimac, Oxia, and RQ76 Volvo.
Dude, honestly, the funniest thing, right, was like, when everyone saw your hands at the time, they were like, yo, this guy has 2 Remax, it's unbeatable, it's crazy, who has 2 Remax? And now you're just like, how about 3?
Right. Yeah, right. Well, we'll get to that.
Oh my god, just imagine, like, if you get 5 Remax, that is actually incredibly hard, because back in the day we had people like Bugatti with 5 Chirons, but you know at that point you could just indefinitely open French ceramic packs and it was a 1 in 3 chance of getting a Chiron. The Rimac is considerably harder to get 5 of.
Really gotta get lucky on these things.
To be honest, so in order to even get 3 it's actually just insane.
Yeah. Yellow plate.
Oh, yellow plate! I'll sign you. How many do you have, Matt? 3? Only 3?
Yeah, only 3. I got 1332 and two at 323. That's all you need. But I mean, to those of you guys who don't know, of course, this is my favorite car of all time. My realistic dream car. I'm owning this someday. Don't know when. Plans were in progress, but then ye old global pandemic kind of delayed that indefinitely. But it's still like the plans are still like existent. It's just kind of, you know how it is.
Bored. It must be nice if your dream car in the game.
Dude, I know, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, convenient. No, yeah, not yet at least. Hopefully that charger will come one day.
Yeah. Ignis, I will shout out because it's stupidly light. It's a slalom god for off-road situations.
Ignis is really good, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
It's like, that thing is like the off-road version of the Lotus 135, basically, so.
Yeah.
For you guys watching, if you don't have a Max, you know, that could be a project for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Double Clios.
Leo
Clios. Clio Leos.
That's right.
XJS.
Sure.
XJS that's weird. It's so weird, that car. Because, it handles so well, and it has MRA, but I just end up not using it for anything, because that 0 to 60 just is so trash.
When you use it, it kind of just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so good, but just does so bad.
Yeah, it's just a disappointing car.
Honestly, agreed.
And I'm sad that it is one, because it just, I feel like it's meant for better things. It should be.
Here you see something actually notable.
Yeah.
RQ53 is the only RQ in the game that I do not have a car from.
Oh my god, yeah, we talked about that. But the only good one is that Miura SV, and you've never gotten it.
Yep, exactly. Well, I might have gotten it once, but we don't talk about that.
Well, you'll get it. Oh, and the 530D, we saw that earlier. You're Mr. OG BMW, Mr. Trash OG.
Dude, this thing is... Oh my god.
Yeah, it's old, man. It's old.
It's been around the block. It's not good. Don't, but you're gonna anyway, so...
Yeah, I will. If I get it, I'll max it.
This is a current ultra project of mine.
That's good. It's basically one fuse away from completion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So cool, I guess. This might be an ultra project of mine because it has MRA.
It does, and it was really good before GE.
Yeah, and like 4690 isn't bad. So.
It was really good before GE, but now there's like another Jag with really good MRA that's Ultra that's better.
Well, I have that one.
Oh, okay, so yeah, we know what we're talking about that, yeah.
I do, sure.
It's a good looking car, that. I think it's like XKSS, I might be wrong though. It's letters.
No, it's not the XKSS.
Okay,
it's the
that.
XKR 2.
Yeah.
I think top tip, 233. Even though 323 is 4.190, 233 still outperforms it. So
I wonder if 332 is 4.087.
Probably.
If I get a second one, I'll 332 it for sure. I like that car. So.
Yep. Agreed. I think it's very good.
Wait, what's your upgrade on the SEAC TVR? That's 323, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Dude, I was like, it should be 88.
Yep, it should. And I will be keeping the second one eventually, but not right now.
That's your hairpin spec, I guess.
Yep. It's done me well. It does well in wet too.
That's true.
So actually, like going back to this, because I think it's important, right? This is one of the few cars that I think all three tunes are legitimately viable.
Okay.
332 is viable purely because the 0 to 60 is decent enough, and it has like 90 MRI.
Really good MRI in that.
323 is viable because handling and engine traction are more important in the wet, especially without traction control. And this has the highest handling of any Ultra TVR.
Yep, that's true. Because all the other TVRs are like 83.
Exactly. So this is like the wet spec. It just destroys everything in the wet in like TVR events. And 233 is the dry spec.
That is one of the. I would think that is the best all-round Ultra TVR.
Oh yeah, it's very good. It's one of the best all-around Ultras, I think. But,
I mean, it's the only all-around TVR because everything else is just drag. So.
Yeah. I did get one of these since they buffed it, by the way.
C5. So, okay, very nice.
And it is 233.
Very nice, very nice.
I think that's better. I hope it's better. I don't care.
STS. We were just talking about that. Nothing too special about it.
Yeah, yes, we were. Nothing special at all, actually. But it's good. No, it's good. Don't get me wrong.
It has its niches. Yeah.
Yeah.
TCR, double TCR, only 2 TCRs, only 2 924s.
Yeah, I had 3, but then they got nerfed to this, like from the top speed beasts.
Oh yeah.
So I forget if I sold or fused one, but I had 3 and now.
Talking about the 924s, right? When it comes to championships, which is the level that you grind out the most? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because you just fuse everything you get.
Right. Everything is fused, so I've been grinding out the Z8.
Okay. It's just like the RS200, Colorado, Gamora.
Speaking of RS200, you can see number 4 is finished. I just pulled it a couple days ago. I think it is this one. Ooh, yes, it is.
Nice.
It's a fresh one. Definitely going epic at some point in the near-ish future, whenever PL13 comes out. So
I need more of that.
Yeah, well, you can. Colorados, do note that I used to have 4.
Oof.
I yeeted 2 when they got nerfed. For the record, I don't regret it. I still think having multiples is the way to go. I wouldn't go lower than 2, and probably, honestly, 3 is optimal, but I don't think you need as many as you used to.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good Ultra after the nerf, but like you said, it's just not as good as
But it's not the OP, insane beast monster they used to.
Exactly. There's that S8.
Yep, this thing has been around the block.
No, it's an OG, man. 610 days. The win ratio isn't even that bad for the car that it is.
Surprisingly, no, because it's actually not that bad for the RQ. Don't get me wrong, it is not worth maxing in any way, but like, I've seen worse.
There is worse. Yeah.
This thing is just depressing, frankly.
Oh, 39.
The win ratio really just... I know we just said, right, the win ratio doesn't show how good a car is.
Right.
The win ratio shows how you use the car. This win ratio shows how good the car.
I'm just... I'm just genuinely surprised that you managed to fit in 420 races into that Bentley. Like, why were you using that so many times?
So this is. Oh, God.
It's so bad.
This particular Bentley has the dubious distinction of having won me 2 Tri-Series prize cars.
It was one of
through
those.
No redeeming qualities of its own.
It's one of those. Is this the thing that you got from your ceramic?
No.
Okay.
This I got from the carbon fibers for the RS01 final.
But it was still the best thing.
I opened all 15 of those carbons, Bentley carbon fibers, as well as 30-ish, like in that area, gold Bentley ceramics.
That means you bought them with gold. For anyone who doesn't know. Yeah.
Correct. Yes. And this, out of 2 of these, out of the carbon fibers, was the best pulls out of all of it. And I won that car. You'll see it later.
That is truly one of the most cursed cars in your garage, I think.
Depressing.
It's like the Bentayga in my own. This won me like 3 prize cars now.
Oh yeah, no, it's just
It's absolutely cursed. That's what it is.
Ay.
R34? That's pretty cursed, isn't it?
This little guy is nice. I like this guy.
I like that guy too.
This thing got me. I believe this was in the squad for my first ever prize car. So.
Okay. Props. Yeah, that along with the M4 that's not around anymore.
Yep. Correct.
The R34. That's cursed, right? Like it was part of that silver screen thing.
Well, so I upgraded it as part of silver screen.
And it went you.
Then it went medium, and now it's actually like okay.
I guess. What's the MRA on?
It's not good.
Oh, okay.
It's not a good car, but it's okay. It beats the Evo 4 on some city streets. I forget which. I think it's like dry small.
Huh.
So it, like, I've used it and it's taken weird wins. So it's okay by me, but it's not great.
I guess it's kind of sad that we're surprised that it beats an ultra rare on the city streets.
Yeah. Do you want more depression?
Yeah, dude, no. I don't need more depression, honestly. The Golf R is so bad.
This is my most recent finish.
Really? We were just talking about that piece of crap.
Yes, I was.
I mean, it's not actually a piece of crap, but you know, the Volkswagen.
It is light, and it has strong MRA and good stats, and as you can see, it's also fresh.
It's a really good all-rounder, to be fair. It's, like you said, light.
It is. And also, 90s, traction control and ABS, which is rare on 90s. So,
yeah, agreed.
Like, it takes all of the boxes it needs to, despite it being like that, to really make itself actually 100% a keeper.
Oh my god, look at that. Next to each other. Freaking Peter Blake and the wide body. Just, that is the as cursed can be for me, those two things, really.
Dude, that's right.
Peter
Then we got TVR corner.
Indeed. That's an actual corner as well.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, those are really good cars.
It's pretty nice. Couple of Peugeots.
Triple SLS Roadsters. Max.
Yeah, dude. Two 233s and one 332.
So good. So, did you use this in the Rainbow Road or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I had a couple people on Rainbow Road using that.
Yeah. 2 Hellcats, pretty decent. 2 Lingons, also decent. This thing, pretty nice actually. I like it.
Yeah. I need one of those. I feel like everyone I know pulls a C8. I want a C8. I want to join the bandwagon.
I don't think I've used it.
12 races, my god. For a car that good.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's crazy.
But got the triple banana.
The banana tree.
One of each tune. Triple Evo. We're getting into my triples.
This is actually insane. Like, I don't think you had this many triples on the second
no, I didn't.
Showcase. Yeah, this is, what the frick, man. A triple CC100s. All max. I remember earlier this week you just said that you just finished your CC100, right? 332.
Yeah.
How many epics have you maxed after this?
After this one, it has been I think this was 2. This might have been before though. I don't remember. How long has this been around? Okay, that one was before it.
1 race.
Well, it was at least 2. Maybe I think this one might have been after it too.
So just about 4 maxed epics, I'd say, in a week.
Yeah, between 2 and 4. Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't maxed an epic in like a month.
Well, that's a you problem, bro.
The last epic I maxed was the E-Legend.
Oh my god.
That was with the PP finals, my man.
Yikes. Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, we're getting out of the epics and out of where I have.
Oh yeah, into the glowy plates, right?
Yeah, the golden plates, the fugu.
The fugu, yeah. Max it wrong and you die.
That's right. This thing, shout out to the V12 Vantage RX for A, being like good, and B, having been a previous epic that I pulled as a legendary and subsequently maxed, and it still is good.
Yeah, that's a really impressive one. And it has 100 MRA.
Yeah. It sure doesn't.
Oh, what?
It has 100 handling. It has like 85 MRA or something.
I thought that was one that had really good MRA actually, but I guess
no, sir.
Maybe just just the super legeros, maybe.
This would be what you were thinking of.
This is 100 MRA.
This is 105 or something, like between 102 and 105. This thing has been an absolute monster for me. Love this thing.
You know what's crazy is that you have that max and you still couldn't win the P1.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Well, wait, P1 was 10 through 14, right? Or was...
No, it was 15 to 19.
Oh, 15
yeah, this was one of the cars, yeah.
The rest of the hand didn't back it up.
It's just that everyone else had the McLaren GT3s, so like,
yeah, that too. Although this thing still beats some like unupgraded McLarens that were like 90 RQ.
Oh, I bet.
On like 75 to 125, for example. Stuff like that, so... Here we go, we got a couple of dupe maxes. Legendaries here.
I'm happy to see this actually, because I remember from the first, I think it was the first ever review on your digital channel, you had 1 max, and you had a second one at the time, I think, but it was like 1 star, and you were talking about how you wanted the second one to be, I think it was what, your 10th max legend.
Well, it made it a little getting finished, but
that's crazy to think about, because the first time we were reviewing or showcasing your garage, you had less than 10 max legends.
Yeah, so here you can see this is the 3231. This is the first one I maxed. Owned 521 days, a lot of races on it. Win ratio, impressive, gotta say, right?
Very.
90%? You think that's good, don't you? That's really good.
That's really good, yeah. For 3,000 races?
2331. If we take a look here, I got it about 20 days later.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If any of you were thinking, oh my god, this guy is insane. Why did he do this? Why did he max 2 of these? That's why. They're crazy useful and crazy good. Just cannot recommend these things enough.
I mean, 4093, like, even in the dry, that's just gonna kick ass.
It does okay in the dry, and it does amazing in the wet.
Oh,
so.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely recommended. Like 80 MRA too, so it's not even terrible on fast circuit. In the wet.
That's an all-rounder if there was any.
This little thing, pretty good actually.
233.
I like this car, despite that you can't read the stats at all.
That's an OG right there, one of those. No, well, not an OG, but it's one of the older cars in the game.
Yep.
Oh my god, there it is!
Yeah, the other Blossom car we have.
How are you allowed to have both?
Hey, this one's also fresh.
Yeah, I know it's fresh. I remember when you pulled it. I didn't say a word.
I know. Hey, I didn't think you, man. I didn't get you.
It's next to the Demon as well. It's like if I got it, I would have it next to the Demon. Because if I got the DBS, I would max it straight away. It would be two max babies next to each other.
It's like destiny, man. Also, foreshadowing of things to come. The first egg.
First egg, okay. Gang. I think that's the car I want the most in your garage, the Super Leggero.
Probably.
I know you have the wide body too, but the Super Leggero.
It's hot though.
Yeah, wait till we get to your short tail. Eh?
Yes.
Oh, there it is, the RS one.
Yeah, and the Wire Roadster, shout out to this thing for being really good too.
Yeah, 25103, like it's really good.
For sure. Here's where it starts to get real spicy though.
Wait, you're delimited. You only have one left. You have 4, right?
I had 4, yeah. Well, I've pulled 4. The most I've ever had at one time was 3.
So where are the other 3 now?
Well, I sold one of them and I fused 2 of them into. I think one of them is in the Max Rimac. Spoilers. And the other one is in my Suzuki Pikes Peak, I think. I think that's right.
Okay, yeah, so they're all technically still in your garage, just like in the bowels of some other legendary you have.
In spirit.
Yeah, besides the one that you sold.
Yeah. But, actually, this one here, this is the oldest of the 4, so that's why I kept it.
Right.
It was
a little bit of loyalty, you know?
But, this little thing, crazy car. You may think I've had this like since the ER dropped. Not so. I have not had this in a long time at all.
Oh yeah, only a little over a month. Huh?
I pulled this thing and it immediately won me back-to-back prizes. So I figured it was only fair to finish it out, do it the justice it deserved.
What were the 2? It was the Pikes Peak and the.
Pikes Peak and there was one that was Peugeot.
If it's back to back, then it was whatever. Oh, it was the Bentley. That one over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, perfect. Nailed it.
That's crazy though, because if you had that even longer, it probably would have won you the Senna as well.
It probably would have, but I got that anyway.
That's crazy.
But this thing, shout out, my first Tri-Series prize car. It is old. It has done a ton of races. It has won a ton of races. And I think they're going to rerun this sooner rather than later.
I can tell you have a really special connection to the 405 because you talk about it all the time.
It's so good. It's also a hot car.
I mean, 2.2, like, that is crazy. Off-road as well. 4-wheel drive as well, so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, the greatest car of all time.
Is this the favorite? Is this your favorite car in your garage?
Probably, yeah.
Until the 22B.
Yeah, well, that's not in my garage yet.
I know, but when the 22B comes, will that be your favorite? Will this be your second favorite then?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, so it goes.
25105 with like almost 100 MRA, I think. It's crazy.
Yeah. But we're getting into it now.
GT2 RS, I think's been in there forever. OG, really want that car too.
This thing is ancient, man. Almost 700 days.
You're gonna get my dream trio before I get it, isn't it? It's the Leggera, the GT2, and the ACR.
Yeah, ACR is coming.
Okay. Yeah, you just need the ACR and you get that trio done. That's the trio that I want. I want to get them all 3. I want to get them all max. You know, I've won all the 3. Nice. It's been over a year.
Soon. Here's this thing.
Regera, Red Egg.
This might shock you.
77? Yeah, that shocked me a little bit.
A lot of that is from either losing long drags or testables to like a Chiron Sport, or losing things when I was insisting on using it in the daily before it was maxed.
That's fair. Yeah, it's just like I mean, you still lose to 50 to a Chiron Sport, so who cares?
Yeah, so I didn't baby it, but...
That Lamborghini Aventador SV, that's something special, really, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because it was one of the cars that I associated with you when I first met you.
Yeah.
This was like one of the first things.
And it's a good one, man. It's a good car.
Yeah, when I think of this car, I think of you, Borg.
I did have a second one. I did fuse the second one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I mean, I never use because I have this, which just beat the at 111. This thing just wins everywhere. So.
Yeah, that thing's really good. The Huracan Performante is actually, I would say, I don't know if it deserves to be 97, but 96 would be a decent place for it, I think.
I think so. I think 96 would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. This though, oh baby, P1 GTR, just an insane car. If I were to pick the best car in the game, it is on your screen right now. Veyron also done me a solid. Had this thing for a while.
That's the bad one.
It is, but like it's 2000s, so.
Yeah, that's true. That one 2000 daily.
Yeah, it wins a fair amount of stuff.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you knew it was coming. This one needs no introduction, I'm sure. Like, yeah.
There's a 4-wheel drive daily, right?
There is a 4-wheel drive daily, yeah.
So you can run double Chiron, triple Rimac.
I could, yes. However, I don't.
But you could.
I could, and I might in the future for like the flex, but it wouldn't be optimal. So, because they pepper some handling tracks in there.
Oh.
So, okay. So like, it's not actually optimal. It's kind of annoying.
Jesus. I mean, if you had double of like another OP legendary, you could do like 3 Remax, then 2 of something else.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like the BMW 640?
Yeah. So if you want like double BMW 640 and then triple Rimac, that will not only be a flex, but it's also aesthetically pleasing to look at. The pattern.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good too.
I mean, not saying that having 2 Chirons and 3 Remax isn't aesthetically pleasing, but like I mean the symmetry.
Sure.
That's actually insane though. That's actually your top hand right there.
Yeah. I also find it interesting, right? So this thing also 123 right now. Interestingly, does not go below 2.0. So it'll be 162 2.0 100 at 323, which is how I plan to finish it, because that wins rain and off-road before you ask. So
you'll have that and the Rimac, they're both 20100. If you get the Chiron Max, it would be
20102.
102. They're all 20100.
Well, 102 for the Chiron Sport, 101 for the Chiron, I believe. Gotcha. But I would max the Sport because realistically, Hutch knows the regular one is too broken, so may as well go for the slightly better one.
To be honest, like you're never actually going to use the Chiron anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just have a quick. Yeah, I know. 50 minutes, but let's do a quick rundown. I want to see how many maxed epics or just max fully upgraded cars I have in total.
So we're gonna first filter this by lot, right?
Right.
Filter out the fuse. So there's the breakdown there.
Okay, 105.74. Those are just 2 numbers I remember.
105.74.
Yeah.
To go to fully upgraded. Well, first of all, you can see 772 to 672. There are only 100 that aren't max.
105.22. Jesus Christ. How many epics are in the game in total?
Epics in the game?
Yeah, just go to like all cars epic or something. So you're like 200 epics off of getting every single epic in the game. That's still pretty far.
I have some dupes and some triples.
True. But still, I mean, that's incredibly insane.
That's not bad.
Having every single epic in the game max is, I'm agree with you, Chief. That's, I don't think anybody has done that yet.
That would be a flex.
Like, yes. I know we've seen Branch, and I know there's like Nemesis out there, but I think having every single epic max in the game, I don't think anyone's done that yet, to be honest.
Not yet, but
I'm not gonna condone that you should do that, because that would be very, very just. No.
That wouldn't be great.
No, it wouldn't be the way at all. But anyway, that is going to be the summary of your garage. For people that there's so many players out there with like 10 trophies that might have 1,000 cars, but like at the end of the day, as you can see, 1,000 cars means like nothing. Because
it's
you got under
about how long your garage is. It's about how you use it.
Yeah, I mean, you can have 1,000 cars, but 900 of them be commons or something. But like, this is actually insane, dude. I'm trying to think, when was the first time I ever showcased your garage? How long ago that was? I think it was maybe over a year.
I think it was. It was Garage Review episode 6, if you want to go and check it out.
And my first ever garage review episode was over a year and a half ago. So yeah, no, for sure. It's been a while. So you basically have like a whole hero's arc, character development journey on.
If you want to, sit down for a couple hours, just watch all 3 right in a row, man. I can tell you there are going to be a lot of changes that you're going to notice throughout these.
One thing that stays the same though is the SV and the 640. One of the 640.
Yep, and also the EB110.
That. No one's going to hear that because that's going to be cut out.
I think you cut it out of both. At least this one and the last one.
But that's going to be it. So Leo, thank you so much again for showcasing that garage. Any words?
Thank you for having me back on the channel once again. It's always a pleasure.
Anytime. You're always welcome here, especially, I mean, you missed the last couple of streams, though, but you're always welcome.
You keep scheduling them like an hour in advance when I'm asleep.
Do I schedule them? I'm pretty sure the last 2 streams I did, I scheduled them about 10 minutes in advance.
Yeah, and you schedule them at like noon.
The last one, I was about to go to sleep, and then Pops messaged me, and it was like, I want you to open 15 cards. I'm like, say no more! I'm not going to sleep!
Right, dude, yeah.
That was great. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is Leo's garage. And yeah, Leo will be in the future streams. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed watching, free to play garage, right? Free to play, F2P. Nah, jokes. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bye-bye.